So let's just go and do some analysis on some trades. All right, let me move that here. Move that.
Look at NZD-JPY.
My girl, you see yourself. GJ. For true. All right, so let's do GJ first. Let's do GJ first. All right. Why is this taking so long to load, boy? All right, let's go look at GJ. What? Sorry, guys. GBP, JPY. Move that. All right, cool. So yeah, normal analysis, support, resistance, that kind of vibe. So right now, GBP, JPY is right here. I want to put it here. Huh?
I'm not seeing your screen.
Yes, you see my screen? Everybody not in my screen?
I seen it there.
Man say you seen it. Now I'm on your phone, boy. Yeah, but my
It's Zoom call.
Huh? What just happened there, boy?
No, it's call.
Huh? Boy, I haven't heard nobody. What the hell going on there?
I left the call.
Everybody can see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So basically you have that. I want to put a line here. The reason I put it a line here is because basically we had that previous support, but price basically broke it and formed a new support here where the wick is. So I want to see price break that zone.
The 15 minutes is break it already.
Let me check it. All right. From time it come out of there, I mean anyway good there. But from time it clear that what I'm more worried about is that one in the bottom here. Because price came as low as here. Price came as low as here before. All right. So
what I was thinking is putting this zone that simplest. Just to be sure. Because sometimes price can just turn on you.
True. Yeah, so let me just wait to see what I will do here. But from the day perspective, let me see something. All right, I look. All right, general trend. I want to do that, Let me see something.
Another one is NZD card.
All right.
15 minutes.
I want to make sure I'm doing the right thing, you see. I honestly believe that's going to break. That's what I believe. I believe that'll break that zone there. I believe so. I honestly believe so.
Repeat what you said.
I say I honestly believe it will break the zone. I honestly like that zone. I think it will break it. But I still think it might have to come up a bit more. I'm not sure, you know. Let me see what the RSI is saying. Kyle, they have divergence on the RSI?
I have to check here just now. 1 second.
So guys, all of that is part of analyzing trades. You have basically, so you can have horizontal lines of support and resistance, which are those we have here. And you can have diagonal lines of support and resistance. Let me just fix that up, which is those lines we have here. Those diagonal trend lines you see here. All right. But what I'm expecting, I believe if GJ does come down, it might come down to that. Let me see something. Let me see something. Let me see something. Let me see something. Why am I scared to draw that? I'm so scared to draw that. Yeah, boy, that's why I'm scared to draw that. Right. So we have this 61.8 here. I scared to draw that. I go pull out of the trade now. No, I go pull out of the trade. I don't want to leave the trade out of fear, you see. So that's GP. Oh, I don't GP JPY. But whatever GBP JPY do, GBP CHF will do it as well because they have the same setup basically. All right. But the same zone we have, if I have to measure the entire uptrend from here to here, that would basically be the 61.8 in the middle here, which is a major reversal zone for price. But price could definitely break here. Welcome, Das. Right? Price could definitely break the 61.8 and come down, but yeah. Somebody said NZD card. I'll keep my eye on it. I'll keep my eye on it tonight. I can't really say anything yet if to buy or sell because it's still at a very crucial point in the making. Right? NZD card. NZD card. What is the overall trend? Week. The downtrend. Right, downtrend, you have resistance here. It's at a resistance, double top. It might reverse. We're not sure yet. Let's measure that downtrend. I know that we can see using trading view. Yeah, I was using trading view, you know. I was using it. On the day, right? It's still at a crucial point, you know. But there is a but. There is a but. Why is there a but? Why is there a but? You have a bearish flag. Now the thing is, I really don't want to trust NZD card. The only reason I don't want to trust it is because last night it gave me so many signs it was going to sell and the thing never sell. And the thing just ended up buying. So I'm not saying I don't want to trust it, but
Well, wait for a breakout.
yeah, only way I'll buy is if it break out of the sell, sorry, if it break out of that, there's that and
Because
come down.
I watching it and I seen like it respect the resistance line about 3 times. It
Yeah.
touched it about 3 times and it just like it's indecisive of what they want to do.
Yeah. So let me see that support. Have some support here. Who's speaking? That's Diane. So yeah, if it breaks out of that flag here, if it breaks out of that flag here, then I'll start to sell. If not, nah, I will take it. But most of the trades, mostly by 10, 11 o'clock, they'll start to do what they want to do. I see in a GBAUD trade coming to form itself. Let's go and look at that. That could look like a potential sell. GBAUD. Perfect. That's a new candle, so I won't count that candle in. All right. That's what I want. So I have a 61.8 touch. So if anything, I could probably put a sell limit or market executor sell, or put a sell limit at the 48.2. So GBP AUD, right, is one trade we can possibly look at for the night to sell. It looks like it's respecting, however, there is a bullish flag. You have a bullish flag here to indicate that push up it hard. All right, 5 minutes, what's happening? All right. So to be on the safer side, I'd probably put a sell limit at the 48.2. If anything later, I do like to take the coordinates off of TradingView because sometimes it does be tad bit off, like maybe a couple pips off. All right. But that's a potential sell for tonight. GBP AUD. Let me just see that it hit a good level here. All right, a strong level. Come on. A strong level here. So basically, if you notice, after it broke the line, now is the first time it's actually testing the line as a resistance. So that's how we know it could be a continued downtrend, because after it broke, that was the first time it actually came to retest that line. So that's what we mean when we say break and retest. Very first time it's testing that line as a resistance line, basically. Right? So we can look for the continuous downtrend. Everybody got that? Everybody understands that?
Yeah.
Everybody, only one person yeah, a whole bunch of other people on the call, about 9 people.
I'll talk to you after the call.
Huh?
I'll talk to you after the call.
Yeah, but I say for those of y'all in the education, honestly, like I said, that stuff they teach in the back office. So when you get to those points, you realize that that is kind of not new to you. But for those of us who are not in as yet, this is the kind of education or the kind of well, information you would get from the education, right? They teach you all of these things we're doing here right now. So we can also use indicators, put indicators on our chart. Let's put the RSI to see where it is. RSI is relative strength index. Right. You know, I forget how divergence looking like.
I think divergence, if it's in an uptrend, then the divergence going down. Not that.
Oh, I know.
To me, is
I
that
never
like
really spend time studying that.
if the pair in an uptrend, then the divergence should be doing the
Man say you know.
What happened?
You say you don't know, bro.
I know, guys.
You're supposed to be our mentor, bro.
That is.
Oh my gosh.
That's all my mind. I thought that was Darcel.
Bro, that's but that's Damien, bro. Chill out.
Right, but they have a girl in the group named Darcel, so I thought it was Darcy. Wow.
Don't worry about that, bro.
Nah,
But he's
the
supposed
thing
to be
is-
our almighty mentor. He's supposed to know
Almighty
everything, bro.
mentor. No, the thing is, I'm not so much of a strategy like divergence is more for indicators and things. But I don't really trade with indicators. I normally just use naked charts like bare price action trading. So my sister
So you're
would
pretty much
probably, huh?
you're pretty much just saying that you're a copy and paste or morning scanner type of person.
No. That's not what I'm saying. My sister is the one that indicators and all those that went on a call would know the kind of stuff she does. So I just do how to basically analyze the market without all that noise and indicators and all of that. So yeah, if she was doing her call tonight, your guys could have probably hop on that call for 9, but I'm so sorry. She's not doing it. But we can still use some indicators. Let's pull up the RSI to see where it is. So basically in RSI, you have two main points you're looking for on the RSI. You have your 70 and you have your 30. Right? So anytime price is above your 70, you say that price is overbought and expecting for price to sell. If you notice, price was above the 70 here and came down. It sold. Right? Came up here again. It didn't come above the 70, but it came close to the 70. And you would have known to take that sell because of your resistance line here. Right? You look for your confirmation. Some persons would have entered on the second candle. Some persons would have just entered at the line. I know Kyle would have done them kind of things. You have the 30 now. If price is anywhere below the 30, you say that price is oversold and price needs to buy. So price was oversold here, which is here, this point here, oversold. And basically you bought, price did buy, right? So you could have gotten a cool 209 pips, right? Big bag, big money, just by using your RSI. That's a lot. Yes, sir. And you'd have had your support line here from a previous instance. What previous instance are we looking at? Right? You have all here. Support area. You have resistance here on that same line. You have a bunch of supports and stuff here. Right? So you'd have had this line here already from the past. So when price hit it here, it's not any type of breaking news to you because you'd have seen it already. So when price came down there, or you could have just simply bought, it's in line with your RSI, simply buy. Right? Now, where is price now? If I have to put a 50, I have a 50 line on my RSI, which means do not trade. Now, even if my RSI is at 50, I still trade at the 50, right? Which means I don't follow my stuff. Who's this? What you said? Rochelle, you said
I
something?
said you're being disobedient.
Yes, I am being disobedient. Right? So this is your 50. So you have 70, 30, and 50. Right? So 50 normally is the middle zone for the RSI. Right? You just need to see what price will do at the 50. So my 70 is sell, 30 is buy, 50 I have do not trade. All right. So we could see that price is going up. Price wants to make its way. If it does make its way to the top, if anything, I could draw a resistance line at the top here. Right? You have resistance on the RSI. You could point it out. Right? So let's just say price comes here on the RSI. You could sell. Right? But here on the RSI doesn't mean here on your chart. The RSI, oh geez, look at the RSI coming. Look price coming to the 38.2, bro. So if you want, you could put a sell limit. Let me talk. I want to put a sell limit too. You could put a sell limit at.
Calm down, sir.
No, but I have to make money too. Everybody making money, I gotta make money too. So you can put the sell limit at 1.82811. If you didn't get that, you could write it down. GBP AUD sell limit at 1.82811. Sell limit. So what is a sell limit? Basically, as we have it, a sell limit right now price is here. What you said? 1.82811. That is your sell limit. Now, this is a perfect example of showing persons what a sell limit is. So right now, price is at 1.82598, and our sell limit is at 1.82811, which basically means that we're entering above price. That's what it means. Now, Theo, how are you entering a trade above price? What a sell limit is basically.
Yes, Theo. Why? Ow, sorry.
What a sell limit is a pending order. And just remember, Forex is position trading. You trade based off of positions. So you decide, or you could choose where you want to enter in the market. So as I said, a sell limit is a pending order. So our sell limit is here. Price is here. What would happen now is, if price comes up and hits our sell limit, it now activates that pending order as a sell order. Now, not because you put a sell limit means price has to sell because you put a sell limit. You could have a sell limit and right here and price buys. All of that you'd be in loss. However, you put in a sell limit here because you're saying that, okay, I have my fib retracement. Price has passed my 61.8. The only possible place that it could head to is my 30. Who's this?
Hi.
Hi.
So if you put the sell limit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And your trade buys, it go into buy. That means you will lose money. You have
Correct.
to close that you start before. So, but if it doesn't touch the sell limit, then you do not lose anything.
If it doesn't touch the sell limit, then your trade will never activate.
It will never activate. Okay.
No.
Okay.
I see your hand raised, bro.
Yeah, just fucking around, bro. Sorry about that.
That's cool. That's cool. So, yeah. So right now you enter a sell limit. Your
Oh, we
trade
could
is
use,
not.
sorry. We could use that language.
Yeah, you could do.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Okay.
Sorry.
Supervisors,
Okay, sorry. I just jumped. Sorry.
supervisors alone. Don't get carried away, girl.
You can do your thing, man. So, right. So right now your entries up here and prices here. Your entries up here. Your entries up here and prices here, right? So which means all now, so price has not activated this trade. Only when price comes up, hits our trade, then our trade is now activated as a sell, and the price will come. That's what you're expecting for price to do. For price to go up, activate our trade, and sell. However, if price goes up, activates our trade and buy, worst case scenario, you're in a loss. But you have your stop loss to save you. You want to put a stop loss of 20 pips. So let's say price goes up. Boom, 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 boom. Activate your sell limit. Oh, wow. Price starts to buy. Oh, no, I'm in a loss. Boom. Hit your stop limit. Your stop loss, sorry. Your trade closes in maybe $3 loss or $20 loss or $200 in a loss, rather than risking your entire account. Somebody has unmuted the mic, which means they want to say something, right?
Whether the number for the stop loss.
I doesn't
My
put stop loss
eyes
on my
not
trade,
seen
so
it.
go and try and
I not
figure it
seen
out.
it. I not seen it. Bring up your arrow.
Which arrow?
Not that one, a little higher.
What are you talking about?
Well, stop shifting it. How much?
What stop loss
Oh,
you
I
want?
seen it now. 1.83341.
No, that's not the stop
That's
loss,
how
my
many
friend. That's
people.
not the stop loss. That's okay. If you want
If
a
I
short
want
position or a long position?
a short. Risk reward ratio.
How many pips you want? 40 pips?
30?
Is you in,
I
my
think
friend?
that's too much.
So how many pips you want? Is either you leave this stop loss open here, put no stop loss. If you
I'm
put
not brave
20
like
pips,
you, go a little liar.
you can put that 20 pips. Price will come 20 pips to think your trade.
Harry, so what's the number?
The number, that's, hold on, let me see that. 1.83008.
Nice doing business with you. Continue.
And the
1.83.
1.83008. The TP, you can take the TP to the 100, which will be now, let me just fix that up. Which will now be 1.81928. TP is take profit, guys, for those of you who don't know.
Thank you.
All right, so look, we already have our trade. Our entries at our 48.2. Stop loss is 1.83008. And our take profit is 1.81928. Feeling so nyak saying that, guys. Stop loss and take profit. I don't know why people don't do that on the trade. So there we go. So we have that. Let's get our 200 EMA.
That's the hour, right?
That's the 4 hour.
Hey.
200 EMA. Let's see where it is. Wait a minute. Look, I haven't seen that. Check all where that is. 1 hour. Where is it? All right. It's close to where price is. All right. Now that's Trading Viewer. If you have your brokerage software, it might be somewhere different. All right. What I mean by brokerage software, let's say you go on tradersway.com, which is a broker. Right. You go on trading platforms. Right. MetaTrader 4. Will basically get you to download your brokerage software onto your PC. All right, where you'll be able to do the same thing we're doing, analyzing your charts on the brokerage software and whatnot. And that's about it. right? So if you on your brokerage software, the 200 MA might be at the top here, or it might be somewhere here. You never know, right? So GBAUD, you already have a trade for that sell limit. If it doesn't activate before the call ends, I will go on the other laptop and do the analysis on my Pepperstone account and give you all the perfect coordinates. All right. But everybody kind of understands, like, the analysis, my analysis is simply just support resistance, look for flags, look for the trend, draw my fibs, and that's it. Right? I don't really do them tralala thing with RSI and AME and all that kind of thing. I don't do that. Right? You just want to kind of keep your trading simple. The simple, what is the simpler the better? Is that what it's saying? Simple is what? Just trade simple. That's the most I can tell you. Right? And you can really do that for any pair. So let's just probably look at AUD JPY. We were looking at that tonight. Yeah, boy, Elijah. That is it there. Right? You have an entire bearish flag there. Price broke out of, I haven't seen price break out of that, boy. Yes, I only use fibs. I don't really use anything else apart from that. And that's how I get my money. Right? Bearish flag, boom, boom. Price sold. What are you waiting for? My fibs have never failed me. Not once in my life. Like I tell people, the fibs don't lie. Fibs do not lie. Why would I say the fibs don't lie? Look at this. Simple, eh? I'm just measuring this trend. Simple. Either 48.2 touch or 61.82 touch. Right? 48.2 touch. Watch. All the entries I could have possibly get on that trade. Sell, 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 sell. Right? How much drawdown would that be in? That is about 40 pips drawdown. Nothing I can handle. Come down. Get a whole 60 pips. Come on, man. Come on. So only I use my fibs. My fibs never fail me. Like I say, I normally put 2 limits, right? If we have to go again and draw another fib, I do that. Take it to the top here. Take notes. That's why when I trade, the fellas tell me it's a poi I have. I don't have no poi. I don't know what's poi. What's poi?
You never heard the old people use that term. You never heard your grandmother say that.
My grandmother doesn't talk like that.
Okay, so a poi is like a spell. It's an American word. It's like a spell.
All right, I don't use no spell. The fib that is my spell. So what? Simple. Price come down, boom, 61.8 entry. I would have a sell limit here. I would have had a sell limit here. Price would have basically hit my 61.8 entry.
But
Talk to me.
You're always doing it on previous thing.
But look, I just draw the thing. Okay, let's go. Let's look at GBP CHF. GBP CHF is pulling back now. And look, I just give you a trade using the fib, the GBP AUD trade. And I just use the fib. Right? GBP CHF is pulling back now. Good boy. Draw a fib from the previous trend, which is from the top here to the bottom here. Right? So what I would do in a case like that is sell limit 61.8, boom, sell limit 48.2, boom. Put 2 entries. If price hit my 61.8, activate, come down. If price hit my 61.8, goes up, hits my 48.2, I really not at a loss. I just get boom, boom. That's it. So this is a now trend happening right now, a trend that's happening right now. You're just waiting for the pullback, right? You're waiting for the pullback. So when I go back, I'm going to put a sell limit at both points, 61.8 and 48.2. You see how I do it, brother? Hello?
Hello? Me you
You
talk
see-
to?
Yes, because but you not tell me I keep doing it on past
Oh,
things. I show
sorry.
you.
My brother was making some noise.
I show you something that's happening
Yeah.
now. So the only way
But
you can draw the
I
fib,
kind of get it.
the only way you can draw the fib is if price start pulling back, because you need to know where the trend has ended. If you know the trend started here,
Oh.
so watch this, eh? Watch this. If I know the trend started here
breaking
and
up.
it came down, are you still breaking up? If I know the trend started here and price stopped here and it started pulling back already, all I simply do is take my fib, draw it from the end of the trend, and I want to find where is the price is going to. So now that's the 50-minute time frame, different from the hour. Price is at the 61.8. So what I would do now is put a sell limit at my 48.2. Right? Because price did not really respect that 61. It looked like it's still going to break through the 61.8 and go to the 48.2 to sell again. Right? On the hour. Right? That's how it looks. So I just simply put a sell limit at my 48.2 line. You understand how I do it? From the bottom of the trend to the top of the trend. And that's how the money is made. Simple.
Yes, I get it. I will
No
try
support,
it myself.
no resistance, no trend line, just a little fib.
But you didn't start like that though.
I didn't start like that though, very correct. But
Yeah, you
I
started
don't have to
using
end
your
like that though.
indicators. Okay, though.
But yeah. But yeah, so once you like I say, I mean, I teaching you all the fibs. Anybody can use the fibs now there to trade. Even if I didn't start like that, at least I have the holy grail for anybody to basically make money. It's all about cheating, right? So we have less than a minute again, but the call is going to be forwarded to everybody. Like I'm going to be uploading it on YouTube. I'm not no big YouTuber, but I just put it there so everybody can have access to it. Everybody within the group, you can have access to the videos. So you will be able to watch it as many times as you want.
Question.
Go ahead.
So when you upload it on YouTube, you hearing us talking?
I can't remember. I don't know. But yeah.
Nice day.
Huh?
It's been a nice day.
Yeah, the call going to end. Yeah, well, less than a minute. But guys, let's talk in the group. And yeah, I have to add you in the group. I'm going to add you in the group right now there. And we're going to make the money tonight. Yeah, any little trades I get later in the night, I'll send it in the group.
Kiwi, me too?
Yeah, man. Everybody.
Or I too, or